Alrighty, here we go. Once again, the Zulok, the only one that we do have here in the tournament, up against your straight and narrow warrior that we do see oftentimes.
Yeah, pretty standard bomb warrior here, but doesn't have the rush minions that you would normally expect. Going to be passing turn 1 as per usual. Does mean that this Direwolf Alpha is going to come down and buff up our friend here, the Saronite Taskmaster. But there we go, pressing that armor button. That's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be doing.
Getting health, or armor in this case.
Oh yeah.
And surviving.
I wonder if we'll see a Magic Carpet this time.
He does have it in all of his decks. He has 2 of them.
Yeah.
He just can't seem to draw one.
I really like this. Get a bunch of those lackeys, fill up your hand again, and smack him in the face for 5. Feels real nice. But I mean, you gotta start doing something as porkmypig. So he's just getting smacked down. He's really waiting. That coin dynamatic, it's getting further and further away from actually doing anything good. I mean, if nothing gets developed and this Clockwork Goblin is going to get removed, then yay. You know, there's 5 health total on the board, but that's not what's going to be the case.
This would be kind of interesting. Do you try to flood the board and play against that Dynamatic, or do you try not to and play against the Brawl?
I feel like you play Crystallizer next to the Direwolf Alpha and then rush it into the Clockwork Goblin. That's probably what I would do. And then maximize the amount of damage to face that you can get. He's going to be able to still do that if he would like to. I think he's questioning whether or not he wants to evolve something this turn. And he could, of course, do that too.
Okay, he is going to trade here.
That's interesting.
So it does kind of feel like he doesn't want to get brawled, but this could mean a bit of an easier clear for a Dynamatic.
All right. Oh, gets a bit of extra health onto the board. That's a biggish one. And Coin Brawl is looking a lot better than it otherwise would. Super Collider, not very good.
Yeah. You look around and it's like, well,
not a lot of great options there, no.
He does have the shield blocks, shield slam.
All right, and he is looking like he's going to opt into it. Second Brawl picked up. We'll be able to use that on curve, so calms down some of this damage. And this matchup really is about whether the warrior can hold on rather than anything else. So let's see. Also, this matchup gets better and better for the warrior in the next matches. As Magic Carpet finally is going to hit the board. Okay, gets rid of a bunch of that armor. But the warrior is getting more and more comfortable as the brawl does come in. So, hi Magic Carpet. I wonder whether you're going to be sticking around. Answer is no.
Yeah, just the 2/3. He's got 2 Super Colliders now in his hand. That's not a great feel. But the brawl is definitely going to be pretty nice up against the double Sea Giant that Chunsu does have.
Yeah. See whether he actually runs them out at the same time. But right now, I'm just certainly not going to be able to.
Double time and double.
All right, Lackey going to come out and make sure that this egg can kill itself on an opponent.
Zilliax. Ooh.
It's actually a big pickup. Would have really liked to have an Eternium Rover, but Beggars Kanabi chooses. This is going to set himself up a taunt, so Wrench Caliber comes down, first bomb in the deck. And
that's the second bomb, actually.
Ah, yes, sorry.
Unless he, yeah.
Clockwork Goblin already went down, so yeah, second.
Second bomb here. He can play both of his 1/1s and a Sea Giant if he wants to here.
Abusive Sergeant will mean that he can get through this with only one of these minions.
It'll be a pretty good play next turn if all of these cards come out. We'll see if he plays the Taskmaster. Looks like he won't.
It's a fantastic roll, though.
Yeah,
and I think that's exactly what Chonsu's playing into. That's why he's pretty comfortable, because that Sea Giant is still in the hand. And yeah, if the Sea Giant wins the brawl, I think porkmypig just accepts that it's not his day. The old 1 in 7.
Look at Chunsu's face. He's already smiling. But a Sea Giant does come out, thankfully, for porkmypig.
Double time, double pay, lost all his friends.
Yeah. I thought maybe he'd coin out that the 3-3. Get another bomb in there, you know? But instead, just decides to armor and pass.
I think saving the coin is fine.
Well, here we go.
Wow.
Atlas's favorite card.
The lose button has been pressed. All right. Fell Lord.
I mean, they're decently big minions. There's that.
I mean, Fell Lord Betrog is a really weird card. It's really hard to get enough. Oh, and also Test Greymane. There has been a lot of battle cries.
I've got the beast in my state.
So now he's going to get a little bit of a board himself. BGH is going to help out with that, and that will be the 3rd bomb now. Okay. That's a big boy. But instead,
You just drop Betrog, right? Get him down there. Pop him in.
he's got 7 health, right?
Yeah. Now there are a few. Ugh. Yeah, Betrog I don't think has a massive health pool. Remember, we've got some low health bars here.
Yeah, 7 health. All right, well.
Dynamatic less valuable. Because, and also with the coin, of course, you could have gone Dynamatic Ziliax. But,
What if he went double Dynomatic?
he could murder the heck out of his little friend.
This little 0-3 guy is not a mech, right?
No. So you'd have to kill the lackey, and then you'd be able to kill Betrog with the double Dynamatic. And to be perfectly honest, you're actually pretty happy to do that.
Yeah. Just gonna play Ziliax instead.
Yeah, coin Ziliax, get some health back. Save your next Dynamatic. Have a 6/6 with lifesteal.
Nice.
Yeah, that's real good.
Yeah, so Rafam is,
I mean,
yeah, I'm not so sure about that one.
I feel like
the Sea Giant with everything else in his deck would have been a lot better, Alice.
yeah.
Remember that Sea Giant that he turned into the Test Greymane?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
Yeah.
a 10-10.
He does. He's got Mechathune. But Mega Devastator off the top.
Feels good, man.
Things turning around for porkmypig, but also things just playing as expected for Archvillain Rafam. As we're almost back up
He
to
got
30
another
health.
Devastator. Hey, how about another one?
Yeah, let's give us a do-over. That sounds great. He may as well.
And, well...
Oh wow. Nazari?
But he's dead anyway.
Yeah, he's just dead. Because we can see the Mega Devastator. So
boy.
that's it. Oh man. Nazari
You
would
got
have
a
been
couple
funny.
of cool dragons.
Yeah, Nazari would have been funny. Plus Caligos. Caligos is like gives you a spell. Like,
Yeah,
you can do
there you
something
go.
with that.
porkmypig finally wins, but it's bittersweet here.
Yeah.
Since I've been here, but not a damn thing's changed in these past 3 years. It seems like every time I come back.
All right.
Oh, Mad Genius in the hand. on coin, Augmented Elec, and Clockwork Goblin.
Oh.
Have you witnessed the dream?
me
Pork My
see it
Pig's
here.
dream would be to have been able to throw back the Shield Slam and guarantee a Dynamatic, because we know how much he loves a good old Dynamatic.
Yeah. Look at that. He keeps everything.
Oh, yeah.
No surprise. Even a slam now.
Coin Slam, ruin your plan completely. But Alex at 3-4, it's actually relatively sticky, and you can see it's a slower start for Chonsu. Throwing down the egg, trying to go for that Evil Genius plan for the next turn, but I think it might actually be a turn too late. It is actually just the Hero Power pass. I think that might have been a mistake. I think coining the Elec.
Ooh.
Oof.
Okay.
Because like if you're sitting on Warpath, then yeah, you happily make this this play. But oh my god, he just top decked it. Never mind. He's gonna do it anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He's one of these players that really doesn't like to use the coin.
Well, I mean, if you've got Dr. Boom, I guess you try and coin that out.
Yeah. But now this Direwolf is feeling like he's pretty proud of himself.
Yeah, that's a lot of value coming out from Mr. Alpha there.
Mr. Alpha.
Yeah, Mr. Alpha. Mr. Direwolf Alpha.
It's a great name.
Well, he's losing health, and he's losing it really, really fast. He wants to use the Warpath next turn, if at all. And he can actually, he will of course survive till then. Do you slam something this turn?
What now?
I think if you're gonna do it next turn, you know, just if you want to coin and you want to do 3 damage and clear everything, maybe you don't.
Maybe you slam the Direwolf Alpha and
Reduce some of the damage.
yeah, just reduce it and then just armor up.
Yeah.
Or do you really want to get... I don't think you really need to draw that much. You're not super psyched about that. And he only has 1 Warpath, and that is probably his best option. And you're moving into a Mega Assembler comes out
Oh,
first.
interesting. Dynamatic.
His favorite card.
That is pretty nice, you'd have to say.
Yeah, and the Slam is going to come in.
So he decides to go for the Mech Discover instead of armoring up.
Oh, Magic Carpet feels so good. He wants to actually have something on the board to fight for, but this is okay. Coin, Warpath, Warpath, Warpath. That's what I would be doing.
Oh, he's gonna coin first.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you don't really have
Style points.
I like
He's
the
showing him
Warpath,
who's boss.
Warpath, Warpath, coin, Warpath is probably
That's
cooler.
yeah.
I think you're right.
Well, that's standard, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's not what I'd do. I'd coin first so I can just then use all my Warpaths.
Really?
Yeah. But I think yours is definitely the cooler play.
I think grow the. Did I just say I think grow?
I don't
I had micro in my mind.
Inkaro?
I think grow. This is what you want to do. Well, I mean, he does have a lot of other stuff in his hand.
Yeah, a lot of 1-drops to get some extra damage here.
Imagine if it was charge instead of rush.
To maximize damage to face this turn, well, maybe not necessarily maximize damage to face this turn, but just have a cool play, is Knife
That's
Juggler
a big carpet.
and the Mad Hatter. That's not what's going to happen this time. This carpet's just going to get real mad and hit
Wow.
this guy in the head.
Slapped him with his. What are those things on the end? The corners. Are those like tassels?
Yeah, tassels. Yeah, we'll go with tassels.
It's a fun word to say.
Yeah,
Tassels.
tassels. Reminds me of Mr. Nicholas Tassel's plot.
Yeah.
What now?
Well, he would love an execute to help with that 4/6. That's really annoying.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any other great way to deal with that.
He cannot actually deal with that this turn.
Yeah. That's why that Mad Hatter play was actually pretty nice. Keep in mind he switched to the Mad Hatter deck again after the first game.
Yeah.
Really likes this variation.
I like it too.
Unity.
Well, Zeliak's almost had to come out here, otherwise he was just looking at dying, which is not what you want to do. This is his only way.
So 6? No, it's definitely not enough. And ooh, Sea Giant just off by 1.
All right. Well, Knife Juggler is going to be the choice. Lackey will come in, see whether it actually gets the extra value. Knife Juggler is going to go afterwards, so it does. That's not a lot of health left for the old porkmypig.
How about a Brawl? No.
Ooh, Shield Slam. And the shield block availability is definitely good. Do you armor up? Yes, you do. Was wondering whether we wanted to slam for a little bit of extra cycle, but needs the extra health.
Well,
And definitely
he has
does.
11 health, and
He's down to 3.
yeah, that's it. Because he has 3 minions, can just play them for 3 knives, and I guess we're going to game number 3.
Right, yeah, you're exactly right. Okay.
Yeah, just pops them all in there and knifes them to death.
Juggled to death.
Yeah. With knives.
And that's his 4th minion slot there as well, so... Alright, porkmypig, back to the drawing board. We didn't see a refarm, and therefore we saw a victory.
Yeah,
it's
that's
happened every time.
100% if Rafam does not come out.
Hey, what's up? How are you? It feels so good to be back. Oh, geez, I miss all you kids. Since you missed me back, it's been a long time since I've been here. But not a damn
All right, here we go. Warpath.
In the hand. That's good news.
Yeah, he may have swapped over to one of his secondary deck has 2 Warpaths. So maybe this is the one that he has moved over to. It would certainly help.
Yeah, not entirely sure what he's actually moved to here. But if we see some town cries, then we'll know that it's definitely not... Oh, here we are. So it's going to be the top deck. Militia Commander comes in. And that's actually brilliant. As a coin? Knife Juggler.
Huh.
That's a perplexing play.
I thought you were going to say that's a Papega.
A papaya.
Well, how... Well, okay. Just going to drop him down. Get rid of some of
Guarantee
that
as
armor.
many knives into face as possible.
Yeah.
Why do you call?
All right, and we're back to feeling terrible if we're a porkmypig fan. So once again, he's staring down a large amount of minions and not a lot that he can actually do. Now, you can armor up Shield Slam to get rid of this Knife Juggler that is looking threatening.
Very pesky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this play. You have some answers down the pipeline. You got Militia Commander. You have the Warpath for double
And
if you want to.
Even Wrench Caliber coming down next is feeling pretty good. I think you probably want a Militia Commander, but Wrench Caliber means that his turn 5 is going to be very comfortable, especially with the Turnium Rover now here.
It's expensive
Oh.
Fiery Axe.
Yeah.
There you go.
And depending on what happens next, we could even... that's a very fast bomb.
Nice.
Mad Hatter's going to come out.
Look at that extra 3 damage he gets.
So, Mr. Valdez, we've got a Turnium Rover and double Warpath now if we want to, and that's 4 extra armor that you can bring down at the same time.
The gates.
That ain't bad. And I think you have to run your face into the 3-2, yeah you do. But with the Turnium Rover now hanging around, I think we're feeling much better as porkmypig because he still has a 6-mana Warpath next turn. Solarium is a big pickup off the top.
Ooh. Well, I think you still want to play the carpet here.
You absolutely want to play the carpet, and then Abusive Sergeant is able to rush in, or the Saranine Taskmaster, which can actually get rid of the Eternium Rover and they can full clear. So this is really nice.
Very clean. Gets himself a strong board. It's going to be really hard now to clear that 1/6 again, unless he picks up a Brawl.
The Mega Devastator is fantastic. It wants to be played after Dr. Boom. Super Collider can help out here, get himself a Taunt, which will clear off the board just a little bit, because you can run it into the Taskmaster and guarantee Super Collider is going to work. I think you have to do it. I don't think there's anything else.
Look at him. He's got hands to his face.
I mean, you can theoretically shield block, see what you get, and then armor up, but I just don't think it's worth it. Because if you draw your second shield slam off the top, like, that's the dream, I guess.
Is there any way he would just Warpath twice in armor? I guess not. Okay. Well, this opens up a nice Warpath turn in the future.
Yeah, I mean, you're turning your cards face up a little bit, but...
By the way, I have Warpath.
Yeah, and also, this is my Dr. Boom turn, and I'd prefer to be playing that. However, that is the threat that you want to be removing, right? You want to be getting rid of the Magic Carpet. And also, he's going to know the calculation for Sea Giant as well, and knows that it's at 7 mana this turn, so wouldn't actually be able to be played. So it's not too bad. Scarab Egg, extremely conspicuous, but this will move.
Ooh, we can double Grim Rally here.
Yeah.
That is now a quite powerful board.
However, it is somewhat played into Super Collider Warpath, meaning that now he has 2 cards in hand, and if you just run out all your Warpaths, then I think it's pretty much donezo from there, right? How many have you got? You've got 3 and a Super Collider hit.
Okay, he's going to go for it here.
Yeah. And he is going to go down to 2 health.
Yeah, it's going to hurt, but you do stay alive.
And also you have a Taunt in front of you. Now he's wondering whether or not he should Shield Slam something, but I don't think he should.
And just go ahead, trade him out, you get the Taunt, and you stay alive.
And also, you protect yourself somewhat against Knife Juggler.
Yeah. Well, he's going to start tapping all the time.
RNG.
Oh, here we go.
Can we do it?
porkmypig is blessing RNG right now.
40%. 40% chance.
Oh, boy.
Chonsu. This is for
Go
the game.
for it. Oh, where's it going?
Oh, it's
his
a face.
Oh, look at
Oh my
porkmypig.
God.
Oh, man.
25%.
Oh.
Oh.
Do it. Where's it going?
That one's going to his face.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. porkmypig just cannot get lucky today, and so Chunsu's going to win. He keeps his chances in this tournament alive with that very important win.